For some reason, nobody talks about clans and types though, and they're honestly one of the most important parts of the game. I know some people like to say that the buffs are pretty minimal, but some clans honestly give insane buffs. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you guys a solid tier list of every single clan for every single race in type. So let's get right into it, but make sure to like and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 5k subscribers. Let's get right into it. Alright boys, let's get it. So first we got Yamamoto. I'm gonna drop this in B tier. You don't get any posture, but you gain 20 HP and 20 Ryatsu, which is really good. Just for that, it could be in meta, honestly, it could be. I'm kind of sleeping on it. I slept on it at first, but okay, high B tier, it's solid. Next we got Kurosaki. I dropped that in C tier just because you don't gain any HP. You get some extra Bankai duration, low posture, and decent Ryatsu, but you won't really be popping Bankai 90% of the time you're on the game. So for that reason, I just drop it in C tier. Next is Arrancar, and this is also B tier. It doesn't give you any Ryatsu, which depending on your build could make it better or worse, right? Because some builds don't need it, some builds do. But let's just assume you're using a build that doesn't need Ryatsu. Like let's say you're on like Kendo, it doesn't drain that much. If you're on Kendo, this could honestly be A tier or high B tier. But generally, you will need Ryatsu, so for that reason, I just drop it in B tier. I put it slightly below Yamamoto, but at the same time, you get posture regen too. So like, honestly, either of these are about the same. Tsuna Yashiro, which is like another Bleach villain after Yuaha in like a light novel. I don't even know if he's canon, but I just dropped him in D tier. You get 1.5 posture regen, 5 Ryatsu regen. It's kind of trash. Honestly speaking, even if you have like no clan, you won't really notice any buffs in comparison to this. So yeah, honestly, if you have this, I just reroll. Clan reroll is super common as well, so yeah. Next we got is Hyosube, which I'm going to drop in the A tier. This used to give you Ryatsu steal. They removed that. Now it's just 25 HP, 3 posture, 3 ray, an extra Bankai meter. So I might be a bit biased, but like, I main this clan, and in my opinion, getting that extra Bankai meter is just super nice. And the 25 HP just makes you so tanky, it's crazy. This could go into B tier, I'm not gonna lie, but I just prefer this over the rest because 25 HP is just super tanky in this game. Shutara is the best clan overall in my opinion, just because 20 HP, 15 Ryatsu, and 10 posture, you get a high buff in every single stat. Like, yeah, honestly, like if you could get Shutara, I would just roll for it. Like if you have like 300 clan rerolls or something, any legendary clan is good. Like any of these 4 are good, and honestly, you can make an argument for this going down here and this going up here, but like in my opinion, this is generally just better. But these two work on specific builds. Like Yamamoto on speed would be better, and not Kurosaki, Kenpachi would be better on Kendo. This would just work on anything. But yeah, let's move on to the next build, or next, yeah. Alright boys, Arrancar. So for this race, I opted to get rid of C and D tier just because nothing in this race is particularly trash. Like everything is viable. So let's get right into it. First we got Odo Schwank. This one's pretty solid. I'm gonna put this in meta. 10 HP, 20 Ryatsu, and 15 posture. You get a buff from every single one of the main stat buffs that clan gives, and there's just nothing negative about this. Like honestly, it's just solid. A tier. Next we got Grimjaw. This one doesn't give Ryatsu, but you get 15 posture and passive posture regen. The HP buff is only 15. If it gave like 20 HP buff or 25, I would definitely put this higher, but just because of that, I'd put this in high B tier. Next we got Stark, and this clan gives 15 HP, 15 posture, 5 Ryatsu, and 5 extra mode duration. I put this in A tier as well. The mode duration is going to be nice for picking up Segunda, but just because you don't get as much posture, I wouldn't put this in S or above this. But honestly, you could definitely argue for Stark being better than Odo Schwank, but in my opinion, having that extra res duration isn't as crazy because getting Segunda in general is pretty easy. But yeah. Next we got Bargon, which is Louisiana Barn. I definitely butchered that. 15 HP, 15 rate, and 5 posture. This isn't bad, but I definitely put this at bottom B tier for Arrancars. It's something if you have, you'll definitely notice the buffs, and it's not something you should be sad about, but generally speaking, I feel like the other races are just better. You could argue for it being above Grimshaw, honestly, but yeah, I'm gonna just put this in B. Now we got Ulquiorra. I'd honestly drop Ulquiorra in... I was thinking about putting this in S just because you get 15% extra res duration, and that's just super useful for picking up Segunda. But generally speaking, Segunda isn't that hard to get, so for that reason, I might drop this to just A tier. But honestly, all 3 of these are about the same. 15% resurrection duration, 20 rate, and 15 posture, or 15 HP. You don't get any posture for Ulquiorra. For that reason, I'd probably just keep it in A tier. So yeah, let's move on to the Quincy's. Alright, now we're gonna get onto the Quincy clans, and Quincy has some of the best clans in the entire game, or like it has the best clan and the worst clan in the entire game. So let's get right into it. First we got the Lavar clan, which is the death dealing guy. This is the best clan in the entire game, or it's definitely competing for it with Shutara. 25 HP, 20 Ryatsu, and 15 posture is just crazy. I don't know how they let Lavar have this. Like at first I thought every race had like equal clans, but no, Lavar is arguably just the best clan in the entire game, at least in my opinion. Next one we got is Parnkanzas. I'm not gonna pronounce that. This guy, the Parn clan. I'm gonna call it the Parn clan, right? 20 HP, 5 Ryatsu, 5 posture, and 5 increased mode duration. This is not bad. I dropped this in A tier or B tier, maybe A tier honestly, just because the mode duration's nice. 20 HP is just really good. Like HP is the stat that you want to be really buffed in, and having 5 posture and 5 riot is just, you know, it's solid. You're not really gonna notice it, but it's better than nothing, right? Next clan we got is the Do clan, which is Kang Do the Claws guy. This one's solid as well. 15 HP, 10 posture, and you get better posture regen. I'm gonna put this in viable. It's not trash, but like, you feel me, there's just better options out there. So next one we got is Valkyrie, which is Gerard Valkyrie, the miracle user. 15 HP, 15 posture, and 15 increased vault standing duration. Just because you don't get any Ryatsu, I'd put this in high B tier, but having extra mode duration is really nice, and the posture and HP are just really nice in general as well. Next we got is this. Just don't use it. Like honestly, reroll. It only gives 10 HP. They did my boy Bass be kind of dirty. I'm not gonna lie. Like 10 HP is wild. It's almost as bad as the Shiro, which I'm not gonna try and pronounce, but yeah. Yo, if this video helped you, make sure to drop a like or a subscribe. I'm trying to hit 5k subscribers, as I mentioned at the start, so you know, help me out. But anyways guys, if you do enjoy my tier list, or if you want me to make more tier lists like this in the future, make sure to like and subscribe. Have a wonderful day, and goodbye.